my friend. Welcome back to Speak Easy English. I am David. I am so happy to spend this time with you today. Today, we are going to learn about money in banks. We are going to talk about at the bank. Everyone needs to go to the bank sometimes. We need to save money, take money out, or open an account. But talking about money in English can feel a little serious. Don't worry. I am here to make it easy for you. In this lesson, we will follow a story about Priya. Priya is going to the bank to open a new savings account and get a debit card. I will speak very slowly. I will use simple words and very clear sentences. After the story, we will have our Repeat After Me section so you can practice speaking out loud. Take a deep breath, find a quiet place, and let's begin. Priya used cash. She kept her money in a box in her closet. When she was a student, that was fine. She did not have much money. But now she has a job. Her boss will pay her every 2 weeks. The money will go into a bank account. Priya needs to open one. Priya feels nervous. She has never been inside a bank alone. When she was younger, her mother took her to the bank sometimes. But her mother did everything. Priya just waited. Now she has to do it herself. She does not know what to say. She does not know what documents to bring. She is afraid she will look stupid. Priya calls her mother. Her mother says,
Priya, do not worry. Opening a bank account is easy. You just need your ID, your social security number, and some money to put in the account. Go to the bank. Tell them you want to open a checking account. They will help you.
Priya takes a deep breath. She gets her driver's license. She gets her social security card. She takes $50 in cash to put in the new account. She puts everything in a small envelope. She puts the envelope in her bag. She walks to the bank. The bank is near her apartment. It is a big building with glass doors. There is a sign that says First City Bank. Priya walks to the door. She opens it. She steps inside. The bank is quiet. The floor is made of shiny marble. There are desks and chairs. There is a long counter with tellers behind it. There is a line of people waiting. There is also a reception desk. A woman in a blue suit sits at the reception desk. She has a kind face. Priya walks to the reception desk. She says,
Hello. I need to open a bank account. This is my first time.
Her voice is a little shaky. The woman smiles. She says,
Congratulations on your first account. That is exciting. I will help you. My name is Karen. Please have a seat.
Karen points to a small desk with 2 chairs. Priya sits down. Karen sits across from her. Karen says,
First, let me see your ID.
Priya takes out her driver's license. Karen looks at it. She types something on her computer. She says,
Thank you. Now let me see your social security card.
Priya gives her the card. Karen looks at it. She types again. Karen says,
What kind of account would you like to open?
Priya says,
I want a checking account.
Karen explains,
A checking account is for everyday money. You can put money in and take money out. You can use a debit card to pay for things. You can write checks. You can also open a savings account. A savings account is for money you want to save. It earns a little interest. That means the bank pays you a small amount of money for keeping your money with them.
Priya thinks. She wants both. She says,
Can I open one checking account and one savings account?
Karen says,
Yes, that is a great idea. Many people have both. You can keep the money you need for the month in your checking account, and you can put the rest in your savings account.
Karen gives Priya some papers. She says,
Please fill out these forms. Your name, address, phone number, and email address.
Priya takes a pen. She fills out the forms carefully. She checks each line twice. She does not want to make a mistake. When she finishes, she gives the papers back to Karen. Karen looks at the forms. She says,
Everything looks good. Now, you need to make an initial deposit. That means you put money into the account to open it. How much would you like to deposit?
Priya takes out the envelope with the $50. She gives it to Karen. Karen counts the money. 2 20s and 1 10. She says,
$50. Perfect. I will put $40 in your checking account and $10 in your savings account. Is that okay?
Priya says.
Yes, that is fine.
Karen types on her computer. She prints some papers. She asks Priya to sign them. Priya signs her name. Her hand shakes a little, but she does it. Karen says,
Congratulations, Priya. You are now a customer of First City Bank. Here is your new debit card. It will work in 3 days. Until then, you can come to the bank to get cash.
She gives Priya a small envelope. Inside is a blue debit card with Priya's name on it. Karen also gives Priya a small booklet. She says,
This is a checkbook. You can use these checks to pay for things. But most people use the debit card. It is easier.
Priya feels so proud. She did it. She opened her own bank account. She thanks Karen. Karen says,
Do you have any questions?
Priya thinks. She says,
How do I check how much money is in my account?
Karen says,
You can use our mobile app on your phone. Or you can come to the bank and ask a teller. Or you can use the ATM. The ATM is the machine outside the bank.
Karen shows Priya how to use the ATM. They walk outside together. Karen points to the screen.
Insert your card here. Type your PIN. Then you can check your balance, take out money, or deposit money.
Priya says.
What is a PIN?
Karen says.
It is a secret number. Only you know it. You choose it. Do not tell anyone your PIN.
Priya chooses a PIN. She types it into the machine. She remembers it. Karen says,
One more thing. Every month, the bank will send you a statement. A statement is a paper that shows all the money you put in and took out. You should check it to make sure everything is correct.
Priya thanks Karen again. She walks out of the bank. The sun is shining. She feels like a real adult. She has her own bank account, her own debit card, her own money. She calls her mother. Her mother answers. Priya says,
Mom, I did it. I opened my own bank account.
Her mother says,
I am so proud of you, Priya. That is a big step.
3 days later, Priya receives her first paycheck from her job. The money goes directly into her checking account. She checks her balance on her phone. She sees the number, $1,000. She feels rich. She feels happy. She feels secure. Priya learns something important that day. Banks are not scary. The people who work there want to help you. You just have to ask. You just have to take the first step. And once you do, you feel more confident. You feel more grown up. You feel in control of your money and your life. Now Priya goes to the bank every month. She deposits part of her paycheck into her savings account. She watches her savings grow. She dreams about the future. Maybe a trip. Maybe a car. Maybe a house. All of it starts with that first step. Walking into the bank. Opening the door. Now, let us practice speaking. I will say a short sentence. Then you will repeat the sentence. There will be a pause. Use the pause to speak. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Do not rush. Remember, every time you speak, you get a little better. Ready? Let us begin. She needs to open a bank account. She calls her mother for advice. Priya takes her ID and social security card. A woman named Karen works at the reception desk. Karen asks to see her ID. Karen explains the difference between checking and savings. Priya decides to open both. She deposits $50. Karen gives her a debit card. She learns to use the ATM. She checks her balance on her phone. Taking the first step is the hardest part. Excellent. You did a fantastic job. Your speaking is getting better every day. I am very proud of you. Now, I will tell you the key parts of the story again. But this time, I will speak a little faster. Not very fast. Just more natural. Do not repeat. Just listen. Listen to how the words connect. Listen to the rhythm. This will help your ear understand real English. Here we go. Priya needs to open a bank account. She has never done this before and feels nervous. She calls her mother for advice. Her mother tells her what to bring. Priya takes her ID, social security card, and $50 in cash. She walks to the bank. A woman named Karen works at the reception desk. Karen is kind and helpful. Priya says she needs to open an account. Karen explains the difference between checking and savings. Priya decides to open both. She fills out the forms and deposits $50. Karen gives her a debit card and a checkbook. Priya chooses a secret PIN and learns to use the ATM. She feels proud and calls her mother. 3 days later, she gets her first paycheck. She checks her balance on her phone and feels happy and secure. She learns that banks are not scary. The people at the bank want to help you. Taking the first step is the hardest part. Did you hear the difference? The words are the same, but the speed is a little faster. That is how people speak in real life. Do not worry if you did not catch every word. Listen again. Play this part 2 or 3 times. Your ears will learn. You did an excellent job today. Talking about money and banking can be a little difficult, but you stayed focused and practiced well. Every time you learn these practical words, you become more independent in English. Thank you so much for practicing with me, David, here on Speak Easy English. If this lesson was helpful for you, please click the like button. It helps me know that you want more stories like this. Share this video with a friend who is also learning English. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. I have a question for you. Do you prefer to go to the bank in person, or do you like using an app on your phone for banking? Tell me in the comments below. I love to read your answers. Keep practicing, stay calm, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.